You're listening to FUBAR Weekly on KDSR, Demo Spin Radio, brought to you by ARC Network Live 365, the station where everyone deserves to be heard. The following program contains strong language and adult content. Listener discretion is advised. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone and everything in between. FUBAR Weekly Show. Today is the 12th of November, 2019, almost halfway through November, coming close to the holidays.
We're almost done with the year.
Yes, we are. It's like by the time you realize, by the time you're settled into the year, it's already time to gear up for next year.
That sucks.
It does suck.
I don't want it to be next year already.
Neither do I. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back our guest, Donny Stopa.
Yeah.
Hey,
guys.
So for those of you who don't know, which Maddie says he doesn't, yo, Roger, I've wasted time at work today. I'll get in touch with you today, bro. I promise. Sorry, I haven't with all going on. Hi and Hunter. Yep. No worries, man. Dude, I'm not going anywhere. So, take care of the fam. For those of you who are not familiar with our guest tonight, Tampa comedian, clean Tampa comedian, Donny Stopa.
Yep.
We got YouTube up there. We got Instagram.
Oh, is this?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the
Yeah, this
YouTube
is
feed is there.
Instagram.
Instagram is down there.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Yeah, I'm here.
That's right. Yeah, Donny
Thanks for having me. Thanks for
Donny
having me.
Stopa.
Woo!
Yeah.
No, I'm good. You're good.
Everybody settled?
I'm
Good?
just. I just had to flex the whole time. To be in that, it just shows my right arm.
There you go. So
Smart.
Donny is the resident. I'm gonna dub you the resident bro of the Tampa.
Of course.
scene.
Of course. Yeah.
Broness. See, there we go. That's it.
Broski.
White claw shirt,
It's done.
the glasses.
It's over.
That's it. That's
Forget
all we
about
need.
it.
That's all. All right, pack it up. Go home. That's it. That's it.
This is the show. This
Nobody
is as
can
good as
top
it gets.
this.
This is as good as it gets.
So, unlike a majority of the comedians in the area, you are clean. You like working clean. You do a lot of fundraisers, church events, stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
That's actually a rarity in Tampa. We're all freaking filthy.
Well, no, I think there are some comics that definitely have a decent amount of clean material, and I started doing this clean show in Plant City,
Okay.
and so had a lot of Tampa comics that were interested, and they're like, yeah, I have X amount of clean material. I'd love to do. I'm trying to do. A lot of people are actually trying to do more clean material.
Which is smart.
Which is smart. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously marketable and it's good for if they want to do a TV spot, late night, anything like that. So, yeah, it's smart.
I will never, ever, ever get that.
Well, I mean,
being clean.
Yeah. Like the cleanest, I think the cleanest I ever did was like cleaning up the fisting joke. I mean, that's as clean as I get.
Cleaning
I
up
don't
the
say
fisting joke.
I don't say the F word every other word. I'll say it every fourth word. That's my clean. I'm definitely not one of those. Looks pretty clean. Clean is not as in a hobo, or clean as in tells church jokes, Maddie. Church jokes. By the way,
they're not all church. I mean, it's not church themed. It's
just not filthy.
Just funny. I hope
you are now international because Maddie is listening in from Australia.
Yeah.
So,
good day.
From the land down under, baby.
All right. I love the bloomin' onion. It's good. It's amazing. It's amazing.
He said it, Maddie. I didn't.
Sorry,
I didn't say it this time.
That was messed up. That was ethnicist.
No, we do that all the time. I think the very first time I spoke to him, I'm like, "How do you guys get the blooming onions to grow down there?" It's like how does it grow?
I like that. We're gonna do a writing
For
workshop.
fuck's sake!
That's it.
We're working. We're trying to put together a bit where it's Ask the Aussie, and we're gonna have people ask Australia questions.
Nice.
Plus,
Fosters.
we're gonna do a
that.
gift. We're gonna do a box exchange, and he's gonna send us some Australian stuff. We're gonna send him some American.
We
stuff.
need to include flour It really like blew my mind. The flour's not readily available in Australia.
Well, no, that brand of flour.
He said flour. He said it gets taken up by the bakeries, and
No,
it's hard
that particular brand.
What brand?
Maddie, drop what brand that flour
Isn't it
was.
like Lucky Strike or something? I know it's cigarettes. But...
No. It's a specific brand of flour that's best for making biscuits that he got for Hyacinth, but it's hard to get because bakeries usually snatch it up.
We're gonna send him some.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think he uses it.
He can make bread or biscuits.
I mean,
or cookies or whatever biscuits are in Australia.
We'll send him some. We'll send him some good stuff. We'll send him some. What we have to send him is like American, like totally stereotypical American. We send them like a Big Mac. Now they have Macca's down there. They actually White Lily, that was the brand. They actually they don't call McDonald's down there. They call it Macca's.
So do English people though.
Macca's. Yeah.
I want to send him the peanut butter and jelly mixed together in the jar because apparently everybody else in the world thinks that's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Because in the jar, it's a complete 50-50 balance of peanut butter.
You got to have the right ratio.
That you don't make a sandwich with 50-50. It's not.
Maybe you don't make a sandwich with 50-50.
The last time he was baked and he hasn't smoked in 17 years. So there you go. There's that.
So no flour.
Do they smoke weed in Australia?
Yeah, but they do it upside down. And the smoke swirls the opposite direction.
Yeah. When they flush it,
Do they smoke weed in Australia? They smoke weed everywhere.
Right, but like, does it grow naturally? Do they have to get it imported? Is it illegal? Is it not illegal? Does it grow on the side of the road?
Maddie, hold on to the answers to these questions. We're going to save those for the Ask the Aussie. Because we're talking to Donny Stopa today.
Oh, sorry.
And Donny does not smoke the spooky spinach.
No, I don't.
Are you just saying that for the internet?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
I don't. All right. But thank you for offering. I get or not.
She was offering. I don't know.
What she was offering.
I don't smoke that stuff anymore.
Medicinal.
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to smoke it a lot, and then I got fat.
We got 2 viewers on Instagram. We got
nice
mom and somebody named Mika Lewiston.
Mom, your mom?
My mom.
Hi. Her mom, as filthy as I am, and as horrible of a person as I am, her mom listens every week.
Yeah,
that's
like great. Her mom and dad both listen.
She's only like
awesome.
Stepped out like twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. They're all her mom's sweet.
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Where does she live?
In Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. That's,
yeah.
I know where that is.
I should pop by their house on Thanksgiving because I'm going up there for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
They're coming down here for Thanksgiving, aren't they?
I don't know. What they were doing.
No, I'm going to be at my sister's.
My dad's birthday's coming up, so we gotta.
His second birthday.
Yes, his
second birthday.
Real birthday.
Kim says it was nice seeing you guys on Saturday. It was nice seeing you as well. Thank you again for coming out. Saturday, let me hit on that before we get into the meat and potatoes of talking to Donny. I want to thank everybody that came out to the show Saturday night. Everybody had a great time. It was a great show. Dan Gerlach did great. Jessica Stern did great. Peter Wolfinger is sexy as fuck. He did great. It was a good time. And thank you to Villaggio for allowing us again to have a show there.
I think it was the
good.
longest set I've seen you do.
It was.
It was good. You did a good set.
Yeah, normally I save the long sets for New York. But it was a different order, and I tried doing it since it was a different order. I tried doing it and cheating. All right. I don't admit to cheating because I don't give a shit. I actually set up my set list instead of being on a piece of paper. I set up a PowerPoint, had a remote, and had my laptop down low in front because from there you can't see. Right. So I had
in front of a monitor or something.
Yeah. Well, I had the laptop, and you can't see. Well, the way that place is set up, there's like a wall in front of the last row of seats. It's a low wall. And then the stage is set even further down.
I call it like a faux orchestra pit.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. So I set my laptop there and had my set list on a PowerPoint and had the remote in my hand, and except the remote was out of range.
Oh,
so I'm like trying to maneuver discreetly, and I'm like, I finally just said, "Fuck it." I had my son go sit down there. I'm like, I just kept hitting spacebar to advance the slides. But it was a long set, and I usually don't do long when I'm here, and I'm on the phone with Hyacinth. She says, "Hi guys." Hi Hyacinth. And actually that's another thing I want to say. I want to say a happy birthday to Hunter. And for everybody, again, send good vibes and thoughts and energy by that direction over to Hunter. He's still fighting and he's still kicking ass. Tell her she's beautiful for me, please. Donny, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I like
how we locked eyes.
Why not? Yeah, it was
a special moment.
I feel a bromance button.
I feel it.
So happy birthday, 21st birthday
All
to
right.
Hunter.
Happy birthday.
He's fighting. He's in a rough spot, but he's fighting. He's good people. His mom's a sweetheart, and Maddie's a sweetheart. So, yeah, I called you a sweetheart, Maddie. Fucking deal with it. So yeah, Bellagio show is good. I also got to address to anybody who was waiting to hear how the Steak Break premiere went. Not so good, and it had nothing to do with the production quality. We had projector problems.
Oh no.
The buffer was overrunning and it was freezing up and stuff. So we tried a couple things and it kept getting fucking jacked. We just said fuck it. So John's going to do another screen. They're going to try doing a premiere again in Ybor, and we'll go to that and support it. But it was funny up until where it jammed up. It was good.
Oh,
I really wanted to see the end of it.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's okay. I'm going
Yeah.
to see it eventually.
Took it in stride, and
we'll see it.
we ended up breaking into an impromptu open mic. So, and by open mic, I mean Matt Williams did some time. That was. I don't think anybody else went up.
All right. Well, I mean, at Pokies, he gets a lot of time there.
That's because nobody shows up.
Right. I know nobody ever shows up now, and
Why does nobody ever show up to Pokies?
they
anymore?
should. Pokies.com. Check it out.
I like Pokies. That's like
I would say every time I've been there,
Well,
it's been pretty full.
It's fun.
well, what else goes on a Wednesday? You got there's Pokies.
Well, that's the thing is other
Divine.
people are doing
Yeah.
other stuff on Wednesdays, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what there are other. I know there's a couple other mics going on. I like I like the location. I just like Pokies.
Yeah.
I just
it's a cool spot.
haven't been out there in a while. I'm gonna start going hitting back.
Well, yeah, last time I was there, I did like 35 minutes.
No shit.
Yeah, because
That's awesome.
there was
There's nobody there.
there.
That sucks because it's a great spot.
They have a really good macaroni and cheese grilled cheese sandwich.
Really, you
Yeah.
sparked Fat Guy's interest.
Yeah. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a grilled cheese sandwich, but instead of cheese in the middle, they put macaroni and cheese in the middle.
That is,
And then they
awesome.
grill it like a grilled cheese
Yeah,
sandwich.
that sounds like a heart attack, and
Oh,
that my diabetes
my
will fucking
God.
love that.
It's so good.
Awesome.
So
So,
you like can't have anything with it. You can't have like fries with it because it's just too much.
well,
Oh.
considering the fact that I don't eat French fries,
I don't really like French fries too much either. That's
Yeah.
why I gave them to Raj.
yeah, and then I gave him mine too. He got fat that night. French fries are a waste of something. They've been converted into vodka.
Truth.
So, to our guest, Donny, how long you been doing comedy, bro?
That's a mystery, really. Okay, so it's about 6.5 years total.
Okay.
Total. Because I started in 2008. I did it for a year. Then I stopped doing comedy for a while, took a break, had to regroup. Also joined a band, and we traveled a little bit. So
Okay, what kind of band?
like a heavy rock, post grunge, alternative
All right, I could dig it.
type thing. Yeah. And so I did that. And then I accidentally, well, I mean, not accidentally, but I kept getting pushed back into comedy. And then so I had to try to figure out, okay, so I like doing music, and I like doing comedy. How am I going to
Merge
do
the
this?
two.
Yeah. So I basically just tried doing just musical comedy. And then I wasn't feeling that. So then I just put the guitar down, only did stand up for a few years. And then recently, the past year or so, picked up the guitar again. And
Yeah, I was surprised when the first time I saw you with the guitar, I think was at Red Star one night. And I'm like, I saw you. I'm like, is it just a prop or is he going to play? And then you started going, say, we can't have nice things.
I
Because,
tried. I always
and,
try.
then you broke it out and you did well.
Thanks.
And
Yeah,
I was
thanks.
impressed.
Thanks. Yeah.
And it's not, doing comedy, musical comedy like that. It's not easy. I think, one person I've seen really successful at it, but it's an interesting venture.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I love it. So again, I love doing comedy. I love music. And if I get to do both, great. If I get to do either one, that's also great.
work hard to merge the two.
That's
a
that's
hell of a
basically what I've
goal
been
this
doing.
way.
Yeah.
See, merge the two, work on the two. This way, if one doesn't work out, then you're still on the same trajectory.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm planning still to do comedy, but I like that I'm able to, like as if I do a show and I'm booked for a certain amount of time, and there's some variety and there's some dynamics in the whole, production. It's a show.
Better than somebody sitting listening to somebody just drone on and on and on. And it gets boring after a while. If
Well,
you're
it
not,
could be, yeah, but I mean, it
if you're
just
not
depends
punching
on how cool you are. I'm
That's
not
true.
maybe cool enough yet.
Well, so you mix
I'm
it
working on
up.
it.
Mix it up with some music. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
That's right. Yeah. So it's fun.
What the hell? What got you into it though? What led you down the slippery slope
Right.
that is comedy?
So I was at my grandma's house and I was watching TV. I was 7 years old. I saw the first stand-up comedy I'd ever seen.
What was it?
It was a dude. I don't know who it
Yeah.
was. The joke was, you ever see those commercials where they say, this is your brain on drugs? And he's like, that doesn't really make me not want to do drugs. That makes me want to eat the Grand Slam combo at Denny's or whatever. He said something like that. So I was like, I was just mesmerized by the whole thing. And so I just started telling that joke to people. And I told it to my parents, and they're like, what? How does this guy know what drugs is? You know, like it wasn't funny at all, but I loved it.
Even to you, it was fun.
To me, it was funny because I'd seen the commercials. It was relatable. And I was like, that does make me hungry. And obviously I was 7, so I wasn't interested in doing drugs. So I was like, yeah, it does.
Grand Slam from Denny's.
So I was like, that was great. Yeah. So for me, it was funny. But it didn't translate coming from a 7-year-old. But growing up, I was always, getting kicked out of class for being disruptive, and just, I was only cracking jokes, and I was trying to be respectful, but like I would always err on the side of comedy. Like I was like, okay, is this gonna be disrespectful? But if it's really, really, really funny, I might have to say it.
You can get away with it,
right? And so I would get away with it a lot of times. So I didn't really get in too much trouble in school, other than, like my conduct grades weren't great, But other than that, I was good. But yeah, I always just loved making people laugh, and then tried to figure out how to do that, as a career. So eventually I realized I was working a corporate job, and I was like, I should probably try comedy for real. And then so I did.
Nice. Yeah. And you're, I see you getting booked a lot, doing a lot of shows and a variety, not just bar shows, not just club. You're hitting every level of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It's fun. Yeah. Yeah. So I like doing all kinds of shows, bars, clubs.
Damn it. Maybe I should start doing clean comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. Corporate gigs are cool. And then churches are great. I mean, people are nice, and the private gigs seem to pay pretty well. So yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
And I get, it's all from people contacting me. I don't really reach out too much for gigs. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
That means word's getting out.
Yeah. So, as it comes, I just take it. And if not, I go to Coconuts Comedy Club, check it out.
There you go.
If I'm not booked, that's where I am.
Your mom is now here, just so you know, because she lost the Instagram feed.
I know. I cut it off because it was literally only her watching.
Oh, all right. Well,
that's what I posted the link to YouTube. So I said, watch, catch us here.
So now one thing we were talking about before, and the last show you and I did together was the Hot Mess Show.
Oh, yeah.
And all the listeners heard my experience on there.
Right.
Now, Donnie's experience was a little bit different than mine, but his started out different than mine because of your dietary concerns. You didn't eat the regular wings that we ate. I will give the man credit because he ate a chicken breast that was not only slathered in the sauce, but it was filled with the sauce.
Yeah, they cut it in half and they
jammed it full. And I saw it before they saw. I'm like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
So as far as that goes, he didn't eat the wings that we ate. But he ate more sauce than we. There's no way.
I literally drank it.
Yeah.
When I bit into it, I bit halfway into the chicken breast, and it just.
That was just one chicken breast, right?
There's one chicken breast, and it was one. I believe.
Sauce is no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is for you to say it's no joke. It's no joke.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah, that sauce. I mean, I didn't have as bad of a time at the show. Everybody knows I had a problem after the show, but it wasn't that bad. And I tried my best to not get it on my lips and, to just like not let it mingle around on my mouth as much as I could. But it was still brutal. Like to me, my nose was just faucet. Started running.
Well, that was me on stage.
Yeah.
Tears.
And he was playing guitar.
And I was trying to sing.
And you actually, it's a contest, but it's not really a contest. You won, but you actually did well afterwards. Like,
well, the adrenaline really kicked in.
Yeah. Once you were off stage, though, it was a little bit different. Yeah. So take us through how that went.
Yeah. So I ate the stuff. I drank the sauce, and it wasn't great. I started coughing a lot. Everybody said, "Oh, he's gonna throw up. He's gonna he's gonna die."
You held it down.
I held it down.
You held it down.
I held it down, baby. And did my thing, ate the chicken, got up there, and I planned to do music after my first 5 minutes because I thought it'd be funny to try to sing if I'm like having a very hard time. I thought it'd be kind of funny. So, but no, I mean the adrenaline kicked in. I was like, and I actually shortened my jokes because I was like, I just want to get these words out, and now I gotta walk around. I start walking around and says, I gotta keep moving. I don't know why, but I gotta keep moving because it was the adrenaline.
Trying to keep the adrenaline
Yeah,
going.
the adrenaline was going. And yeah, it was fun. And people were cheering me on. And again, I got tears and snot and everything just rolled, all coming out of everywhere. And so it was great. It was great. I mean, it was a lot of fun actually to do that.
Yeah,
I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna respond to whatever's happening because I'm in the moment and people understand that we're having this moment together, but I'm just feeling a lot worse than
my
everybody
second
else.
five. I got a little bit of material out, but mostly it was just cursing Kyle and Jander.
Right.
Just telling them that they're motherfuckers.
Yeah. I was trying. I was like, I really tried hard to at least get some of it out, and it was fun, man. And people were cheering me on. And again, I was like,
yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, and my reaction was real, but I was also just having fun with it.
Well, to bring everybody up to speed who's not familiar with what the Hot Mess Show was, you kind of got an idea. It's eating hot wings, or in his case, a hot chicken breast. But the sauce. Now, I forget what Kyle said that their base sauce is, but they add to their hottest atomic wing sauce at the restaurant. They add this stuff that is Meet Your Maker Retribution sauce, which is 5.5 million Scoville units.
Carolina Reaper.
It is it's not just Carolina Reaper sauce, it's Carolina Reaper extract. Whew. So it's purified.
Yeah.
The hottest known hot pepper is the Carolina Reaper.
Right.
This sauce is hotter than if you were to eat a Carolina Reaper. It's because it's purified and made stronger. To give everybody a perspective on heat levels, a jalapeno is 4,000 to 6,000 Scoville units. This sauce was 5.5 million.
And to give you a better idea, pepper spray that you spray criminals with is 2 million.
Yes.
So there you go.
It was hotter than that.
Yes.
That was probably
consumer grade is 2 million.
Not smart that we did that.
No, well, you know what? I don't think we
bodies.
had any lasting. Do you have any lasting effect? Well, how was the next day for you?
Well, okay.
How'd that go?
Well, okay. So beforehand, I had chugged about half a bottle. Well, maybe not half, maybe a third of a bottle of Pepto before I went on stage, but it still didn't matter. I mean, it was awful. And then afterwards, I drank some milk. I drank some blue cheese dressing. I drank.
That's actually a good one.
Yeah, they gave it. Snappers had it. Like they saw how much I was suffering outside because I was literally just in agony.
Hang on, this is where you could tell different statuses in the world. He gets offered blue cheese dressing. I got the warm that much of the milk container, and they didn't even have a cup for me. I had to drink that little bit of warm milk out of the container. That was my experience.
But you brought fruit snacks.
Yeah, well, I brought fruit snacks. I didn't bring the milk.
Yeah, I brought the Pepto.
Yeah,
I brought Pepto, but
the blue cheese dressing, that's a good
the blue
one.
cheese. Yeah, they again they saw that how much
you were in
of a
rough
weakling
shape,
I was, and that I was on the ground in the fetal position in the parking lot.
I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a weakling thing.
Yeah.
Like, do you eat spicy food normally?
No, I mean I like a little spice, but I like it to be flavorful mainly.
Yeah,
you know,
I like spicy food. Flavor is huge.
Right.
But I'm used to eating fairly spicy things.
Nah.
So if you're not, then it's not about being a pussy, because that shit is nasty. It's nasty.
It's not supposed to be edible. I don't think.
It's not supposed to be edible in the way in which we were eating.
Right. The way I
Donny,
was drinking it.
Do you have a lady friend in your life?
I did, and then this is a good question because what is she hollering? Is she hollering?
No, I'm asking for another one of our viewers.
Oh, okay. Well, is it because they're interested?
Are they interested?
No.
Oh, they're not interested at all.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Then yes.
Doesn't matter.
No. Well, okay. So, we've broken up many times, but we're back and forth, and sometimes I have a lady friend, sometimes I don't.
I'm sure Maddie was asking you, Roger, but he wanted to know if you went home and cunnilingus to the wife.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. Right. I can't say that word.
Why not?
I know what it means.
Say it. Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
No, not cunning.
Cunning linguist.
Not cunning
That's
linguist.
Weird Al.
Cunnilinguist.
Yes, master debater.
Cunnilinguist.
No, there's no S. There's no T at the. It's cunnilingus.
Oh, cunnilingus.
Like Colonel Angus. Say it live. Say Colonel Angus.
Colonel Angus.
There you go.
Cunnilingus.
Ding, you got it.
Cunnilingus.
You can say
that's I mean, I know what it is. It's just hard for me to say it.
All right, I'm getting uncomfortable, so let's just say I have a lady friend.
Okay. Well, no. What we're talking about is not about the
Okay,
video.
cool.
Maddie
cool,
was
cool.
asking, did I
Alright.
go home and cunnilingus the wife? Which
Well, I
is
was gonna
totally
ask
Aussie
you-
question.
Which I was going to ask you if you went home and cunnilingus your lady friend.
No.
After the hot mess show.
No. What? That's gross. What? That's okay.
I did not
I
go
plead
home.
the fifth, and that's no.
And no, I did not go home and munch the wife's box.
All right.
I got to be honest with you. By the time I got home, I wanted to die. That's all I
Yeah, it
wanted. I
wasn't great.
wanted
Wasn't
to
great.
die. It
Wasn't
wasn't.
great.
Yeah, it wasn't like. Yeah,
Life wasn't a party after that.
no. But next day, so take us to the next day.
Next day, so I promised Jander that I was going to put up a video of my experience the next day. So I did. I put up a video while I was, and this is gross, but I was on the toilet and I was literally yelling, but I did some dramatic stuff for.
No, you didn't. It
Camera.
was all real. It was all real.
I mean, it was all real. It was 100% real.
Yeah, see?
And see, there it is. And so Jander requested that he actually announced that I would put it up on video. So I did. Yeah. So I let everybody who was part of that group, our group, I did a little video to let everybody know how I was doing. And it was awful. It was awful for 2 days. My mouth was weird. I couldn't feel my mouth.
And I think that's
Or
a result
taste-
of you eating as
tastes-
much of it as you
Oh,
did.
yeah.
And,
It was
you
awful.
know,
Yeah.
oof. So any lasting effects
Oh,
besides the mental scars?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All
Just
right.
emotional, mental, psychological,
But now here's the biggest question.
mainly.
Would you do it again?
Yes. I wasn't on the show, but I would do it again because I've eaten the wings 3 times.
I would absolutely not, unless I mean the prize would have to be better than a bag of stuff that Kyle found under the seat in his Honda Civic or whatever. Like
Is it
that's,
literally like what was the prize?
it was like a bag with a used toilet paper roll. Like it was like halfway used, and then there
So it
like-
was literally shit he found.
it
in
was
his
yeah.
car.
There was like half an burnt incense stick. It was a weird.
He cleaned out his car. and
It
gave
actually
up.
smelled worse. It made everything smell worse. Whatever it was, I don't know.
God.
I feel like I should provide the prizes for those.
Somebody
things.
needs to provide prizes.
Yeah.
Kyle needs to get off of that
Yeah,
committee.
for
He's-
real.
yeah, he's not allowed to do that.
I do think it's a brilliant concept, and I'm excited. Oh, did you sign up to do the shock collar or the shock value show?
No, I haven't.
Or would you do it?
Probably, yeah,
I would.
yeah, probably.
Pain don't hurt.
Nah, and it's only if your jokes are bad. So, well, yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
I'll
get
get
hurt.
shocked,
We
yeah,
both get
yeah,
very
yeah.
shocked.
You
Yeah.
don't think that the people judging would just be like dicks and just start buzzing you guys for no reason?
Well,
yeah,
I think
it's
for
all
us,
about the
with-
reaction. It's all about you
Yeah.
know.
I think I don't care how funny anyone is. You're gonna get shocked.
Yeah, everybody has to get shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
Now I'm looking forward to going to the next one though.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it, man. Like, okay, tell me about how you feel.
How I feel about going to the next one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to go because she'll
It's
actually
gonna
get
be
laughs.
packed. It's gonna
She'll
be
actually get laughs.
yeah.
Do you know what we're talking about?
I know
Oh,
what you're talking about.
Yes.
I've
Gosh.
followed the internet drama of Tampa Bay comedy.
we have internet drama, baby. Yeah, we got it.
Not like
Um,
Orlando, but we got it.
No. Well, we got
Yeah.
a piece of Orlando came over to.
Oh,
Yeah.
is she
Tampa.
from Orlando?
Yes.
I thought she was
Yeah,
from
she
here.
wandered over. Somebody
She wandered over.
She wandered down I-4, showed up here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably going. I'm probably
I'm
going.
definitely gonna go to
When
that.
is
I'm
it?
going.
When is it?
Who am I kidding?
I think it's in
December 22nd.
Yeah.
I've marked my calendar.
You know why I'm going? Because I like watching a train wreck, and that's what it's gonna be.
It's really, yeah,
It's gonna be a complete train wreck.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should go. We'll go.
We'll go.
Okay.
We'll go.
We'll
It's
go.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get a
Get a table.
rent a U-Haul van.
We're at the U-Haul. Take it to the strip club.
Oh, that's John Jacobs. He does that.
Yeah, my kids heard most of those songs and
Yeah.
they sing them.
Yeah, they're catchy.
Very catchy.
Yeah,
Like I'm trying to get my son's in the marching band. I'm trying to get him to recruit a couple kids from the marching band to do a cover of Macaroni.
Oh, macaroni.
I really
is
like
killer.
Drugs Are Bad. That's literally
That's
my
a good
favorite song. Drugs Are Bad. Because it starts off really melodic with like some sort of like violin solo and then it like goes into Drugs Are Bad. And when I first heard it, I'm like, this is a beautiful song. And then it went. I mean, it is still a beautiful song. It just kind of went off the deep end though.
I don't know. One of my favorites is Glory Hole.
Music
Because it's
player, there you go.
catchy. Because it's catchy. So you survived the hot mess.
I survived. I had to take the next day off work.
Seriously?
Smartest. I did the same
I
thing.
seriously did. Yeah.
Like that was one of the bits of advice. If you can take the day off next day, take the day
Do it.
off. I mean, I didn't have as rough of a time, thank God, but I'm still glad I took the day off just because I didn't feel great. By midday, I was fine, but yeah,
all day.
I would do it
for me.
again. I would do it again. I'm an asshole. I'd do it
Yeah.
again.
No,
I
I'm not
want to
doing
do
it.
it, but I don't have enough material to do it. I just want to eat the wings on stage and make it full of
All you
myself.
need, honestly, all you need is 5 minutes of material, and then the other 5 minutes, just curse them out. That's it. Hold it
it's 10 minutes
together.
total, that's right.
Yeah,
minutes
hold
total,
it
yeah.
together.
I feel like I could come up with 10 minutes.
Just respond to whatever's happening. That was the most fun part of it, was just to respond to the.
Exactly. Well,
And for him, it was just anger towards Kyle and Jander.
I mean, actually, it wasn't all anger towards them. It was mostly.
I want to
mostly.
make a
Animosity,
comedy
whatever you wanna call it.
baby and put the hot mess show plus a roast.
Well,
Hot-
Kyle
the hot
does roast.
the hot roast
Kyle
show.
loves roasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
hot
know.
ro-
That's
the
what he
hot
does to
roast
everybody
show.
on
That's what he
stage.
does, and it's the worst because you're already experiencing the terribleness.
the
Good
hot
idea.
roast.
Somebody suggest that to him.
The hot roast.
See, my biggest thing when I did it was my nose was running,
Oh yeah.
and like to me, if my nose is running, like I'm it annoys me. I'm self conscious about it.
You
And
heard
it
me
was
blow
like-
my nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sound like a freaking train.
Okay.
So I would just blow my nose on stage and move on.
But here's the problem: there were no more napkins when I was up there, so the napkin I had sauce on it.
Ew.
So I'm trying to fold this napkin to not get sauce in my nostril as I'm wiping the fucking water from. It wasn't even snot. It was like somebody, like I'd used a neti pot.
If I wasn't recording, I would have given you a napkin.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You did a better job recording though than giving me a napkin. That was a bang up job on the video.
Okay.
So, thank you. You get a pass on the not handing a napkin.
Okay.
So what are your goals in comedy? So I'd be successful and try and be as big as you can. But like, do you have milestones, like things you want to do, venues you want to perform at? Because I know you traveled for a while. You went to LA for a while, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I definitely have goals. I want to do some late night TV spots. That's a goal. I have a couple other just YouTube goals. I want to get established on YouTube as
So now tell
being
us about the videos
legit.
you're making on YouTube. Tell the audience about them.
Okay, so we have I do at least once a week I'll release a video on YouTube.
Okay.
So I'll do anything from stand-up video to a sketch to sketch comedy or prank videos, hidden camera stuff, and social experiments, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call that. So yeah, it's like a mixture, and also music videos.
Okay.
So some of them are very high production value, and some of them are lower, and some of them are in the middle. So it's just a
Nice
mix of all that.
variety.
Yeah, it's a mix of all of that.
What's the name of your YouTube channel? Plug it.
Oh, okay. So you can search my name, Donny Stopa, DonnieStopa, and it's also called Donny the Entertainer is the YouTube channel. So
Yes.
yeah,
Which is also your Instagram, from what I remember.
also the Instagram. Yeah, but I'm definitely pushing the YouTube pretty hard right now because I'm really trying to gain a
Following.
subscriber base or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Now, do you have any venues that you like, bucket list kind of venues? When you were in LA, did you go to the Comedy Store?
Yeah. I'd like, actually, I do have an opportunity to perform at the Comedy Store, but you kind of have to. It's like a bringer show. So you bring X amount of people, you get to do this room. But if you do well
in the belly room.
then you get to go to the original room, and whatever. So yeah, so I'd like to do the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, the Improv. I have not done those.
Okay.
But when I go out to LA, I do get to do, like, I got to do the Pasadena Ice House. I got to do Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. Basically, anytime I'm there, they're very awesome and welcoming, and they'll have me, host. They'll have me, do
Nice.
long sets and stuff. So it's cool. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the Comedy Store would be great. The Improv, the Laugh Factory, all those are pretty awesome. So, and then just I want to open for some of my favorite comics like Brian Regan and Sinbad. I know he's not really, he's like doing resorts or whatever in Mexico. I'll do that.
Whatever.
That's cool. Yeah.
If it pays, I'll be there.
I just want to meet Sinbad. Really, that's the whole goal of my comedy career. Because when I saw Sinbad when I was a kid, Like he was number one, and he still is.
See, now your act, and I've seen you do just stand up. I've seen you do stand up with a guitar. You know what I see? I see cruise ship.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I recently. So I do have an audition for Disney Cruise Lines.
No
So,
kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to be auditioning for them, and I'm
I hate
going
to
out to
tell you,
Orlando.
being on this show is not going to help you.
no.
No.
Not
And
at
I
all.
love Disney. I just
Yeah.
I can never work for them.
Right. So I'm going to be doing doing an audition. I actually was supposed to do it recently at the Orlando Improv, but
Okay.
they canceled last minute. They had a meeting or something. They said we're not going to make it. So they're rescheduling it. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So hopefully I'll be on Disney Cruise Lines. Doing comedy.
Nice. And you I think you'd be a good fit for that.
Yeah, thanks. I have a lot of friends who do cruises. They love it. It's fun. Big packed rooms. Great. Awesome.
See, that's nice.
Yeah.
Sinbad's an interesting choice though, just because
he's my favorite of all time.
really,
Absolutely.
really,
No question.
and he was good.
Dude, Afros and Bell Bottoms, Son of a Preacher Man. Look those up on Netflix. That's it.
Christian
right.
Street Preacher came out 7 hours ago.
Yeah, I did a video where I played a street preacher who was basically
I was
just
trying to post the
making
link to
jokes.
your YouTube channel because somebody asked.
Oh yeah. Put the link. That's great.
So
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
do that.
I
Appreciate you
can't,
guys.
That.
I can't figure out how to copy the link.
You gotta do I don't either. Oh wait, yeah. It's one of them right here.
There's like a little if it's just a video you want to share, you can. There's like
not
let me say it.
this is not my phone. I
Okay.
don't know what to do.
Point it towards me.
There's usually like a thing with dots.
Do you have
and
the
hit
video?
dots.
Open the video.
Well, I can copy
Well, you
that,
can
but I
copy
want
the
to
video,
yeah.
but
Yeah, just copy that link.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
that's
that's
Copy the
fine.
video link.
Okay.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
send the
fine.
video link, and anybody.
And then they can
you
subscribe.
find- yeah,
There's
you
a
find-
subscribe button. You subscribe.
Yeah.
Weekly videos, at least once a week. And I have a lot of stuff that I was just in the studio recording some audio for a couple of music videos.
Nice.
And I also have a drum channel. So I'm going to be doing some drum covers.
Oh, I want to listen to that.
Yeah, it's on the internet.
What don't you do? What can't Donnie do?
A lot of like find love. No, I'm just kidding. I mean,
It's overrated. Just eat chocolate, and then you'll be good.
I had a divorce. It was weird. Well, I've had a girlfriend for, on and off for a while. So, and her dog always loves me.
Oh, that's good.
So that's
so
a
you
plus.
found love. All right.
I found love. I think I found love.
So now the drum channel that you're trying to do, is it like is it comedy related, or is it like legit drums? Like,
No, it's just drums. Yeah, I love playing drums, and
Yeah.
it's my favorite instrument to play. So I don't get to do it with comedy a whole lot.
no, it's kind of hard.
It's hard to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Feel like Phil Collins
Fred
cracking
Armisen
jokes.
tried to do it, and
That's right. He is a
Mhm.
drummer. Yeah.
he's a drummer. He's good, and
Is he-
he's one of my favorite comics.
I love
Portlandia. Portlandia's killer.
Yeah.
But when he did the stand up for drummers is what it was called, and I just wasn't feeling it, man.
You
That
know-
was a really weird vibe.
It was weird. It was just because if you're expecting to laugh, but then he's actually playing drums and then he's explaining something, and then
what's surprising is Fred Armisen, Dana Carvey,
Dana Carvey drummer,
Will Ferrell.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's a drummer.
Yeah,
No
Will
shit.
Ferrell's not a drummer.
He's not.
No, he did
I
that
know he did the thing because he looks like Chad Smith.
because he looks like
But
Chad Smith.
I thought he can legit play.
He cannot legit play.
Really?
That I know of.
Now my fucking whole life is ruined.
No, he can't legit play. No. I mean, I challenge him to a drum off if he thinks he can play.
Yeah.
is what I'm doing.
Links in YouTube live comments.
No shit.
Learned that just now.
Just put in my name, Donny Stopa,
I
and they can
did.
search it.
I said search for Donny the Entertainer. Sorry.
Entertainment.
Or just Donny
entertainer.
Stopa. If they search Donny Stopa, it'll
Yeah. Just Donnie Stopa.
Okay.
Find him. I'll
Okay.
push links
figure it
after the
out.
show. I can figure out how to do it.
Thank you for trying, guys.
Yeah.
It's good heart. Everybody, good heart all around.
There you go. But yeah, so that broke my heart. I thought Will Ferrell could actually drum.
No, like I said, I challenge him. If he thinks he's better than me, he's not.
So now I got a lot of friends who are in bands. A majority of them are, guitarist, bass, vocalists. Very few of my friends are drummers. So now to the drumming end, who do you consider the greatest rock drummer?
Danny Carey.
Danny Carey.
Danny Carey from Tool.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I met him. Very cool guy. The guy is just incredible on drums, and he makes it look effortless. It's incredible. And like the time signatures, he's always changing time signatures, and
Their music is very
syncopations.
technically.
Oh yeah. It's killer.
That's one of the things that sets Tool apart is the fact that from a technical perspective, they're fucking amazing.
Right.
Like and to somebody who's not in tune to music, it just sounds good.
Right.
But if you know what's going on, it's
Right.
like, whoa.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And I still don't know what's going on, but Danny Carey's my favorite.
But
That's
still,
what I
you
know.
have a better grasp than the
Yeah.
average. You'd
Sure,
say.
sure.
What's funny? Usually, everybody goes to Neil Peart.
Neil Peart Rush.
From Russia.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, he's great.
he's great.
No, he's great. I mean, I
But
know.
it's nice to see somebody saying somebody other than Neil.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Terry
I
Bozzio.
have to start getting
He's
ready
awesome.
for work, but I'm wasting time today, so I don't actually have a shift. Just getting paid to chill in case they need a driver. Nice. He's a bus driver in Australia.
Oh, okay. Is that Maddie?
That is Matty.
Okay.
He
Maddie.
sits on the wrong side of the bus and drives on the wrong side.
Why
of the
would you
road.
do that?
I don't know. It's what they do down there.
worst.
It's the land down under.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's great. I endorse, and I love everybody.
Yeah. So you brought a ukulele.
I brought a ukulele.
You brought a ukulele.
Well, yeah, because Nicole texts me like an hour ago and says, "Hey, are you bringing your guitar?"
I was just wondering.
I was like, I didn't know I had to bring. I didn't know, so I brought my ukulele because it's easier to carry.
So who wants to hear a song on the uke?
I don't know, man. I mean,
You know.
my
No.
I've had a sore throat for ever.
Has Donnie ever played a Doumbeck? Doumbeck?
Doumbeck.
D-O-U-M.
Is that the ones like
No,
no?
it's the Middle Eastern drum.
Like a tremolo.
That's what I
thing?
play.
Oh.
I don't know why my mom.
Is that like a doumbé?
No, it's a Durka drum.
It's a doumbek,
Like a doumbé,
which is different than a djembe.
but it's smaller. It's smaller.
And similar, yeah,
It's like a doumbé.
yeah, it's similar, but it's different.
I just recently learned what a marimba was.
A what?
A
Marimba.
Yeah,
You-
it's
rim
similar
job?
to a xylophone.
You don't know what a rim
Wood.
job was?
It's a
No, I know what that is.
mallet instrument.
It's a mallet instrument.
Yeah.
Mallet percussion.
That's right.
My good marching band. I'm learning this shit.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah,
learning
because you're a
it-
kid,
I'm
right?
learning this shit. Well,
Yeah.
I volunteer with the school. I pull the trailer for everything. So
Oh, nice.
all their pit percussion goes. I'm responsible.
I was in the
for that.
Shark Attack band. I
What-
played the snare drum.
What school is the Shark Attack band?
It is Riverview High School.
Ah,
Yeah. What's up? What's up? Not Sarasota, but the other Riverview. That's.
No, well, I pulled
Outside
the
of
trailer
Brandon.
for I pulled the trailer for Brandon High School.
Oh yeah, dude.
Marching Eagles, baby.
The Eagles. So I went to McLean Middle School.
So did my son.
Boom. And I lived like right down the street from Brandon High School, but they changed the districts the year Riverview opened, and their inaugural year. That was my.
See, where we live,
My first year.
we're zoned for McLean as a middle school and Spoto as a high school.
Oh, okay.
Which
Oh yeah, that's a newer one than.
yeah. Well,
when I was around.
Spoto's a shithole.
Okay.
Spoto's a shithole.
I never been.
You know, one of the buildings that McLean burned down.
That makes sense. A lot of meth out there.
Well, no, there were two. They had two buildings the two original buildings. I think they called them the Twin Towers. It was
Oh, I didn't know they did that
I think it was
either.
like the 100 building, but one of them was hit by lightning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fun fact for
That
you.
is a fun fact.
There you go.
I mean, it's not fun, but it's fact. I mean, nobody was hurt. I hope.
No.
Okay.
It happened actually just before school started, like at night on a weekend.
Oh, okay.
But the building was so damaged, they just knocked it down. Now it's a great. They like overnight they turned it into a grassy field. It was crazy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
Greyhound bus station. That would make
Yes,
more
they
sense.
Turned into in that neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, my son was in the robotics program, so he rolled with the nerd herd.
Yeah.
Like all their classes was all the nerdy kids, except for like lunch and gym. He got sent to general population. It was
Yeah,
like
I got you.
fucking, oh, craziness. But yeah,
One of the coaches there was my favorite characters ever. He would every day he would just insult all the kids. It was amazing. He, like you go
wow.
you go out.
that's my
and-
kind of teacher.
Yeah. He'd be like, "Boy, you about as sharp as a bowling ball," and he would like have all these sayings
like
just
heckling
on the ready,
everybody?
just heckles
That's
everybody
awesome.
on their way out, and it was amazing. I miss that guy. I don't know what his name was.
That's
but
awesome.
he was great.
Do you know what happened today in history?
Tell me what happened today in history.
In 1910, the first possible movie stunt was recorded from a man jumping off of a burning balloon to the Hudson River.
Was it Buster Keaton?
I don't know who it was.
That man was crazy.
Probably.
He did all his own stunts.
Hmm.
Dude, seriously, look up on that. Like just from a production end of it, all the stunts in his and they did crazy stunts where like, him riding on the front of a train. There was one stunt where the front of a building fell. You all right over there?
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. Do what you got to do.
I was
Be
in a weird,
comfy.
awkward position,
well,
and
you
now I
can,
feel better.
Justin, however you need. There was one where like the front of a 2-story building like falls, and he happens in the window. So as it falls, it doesn't hit him.
Yeah.
Like no stunt doubles, no special effects. They literally measured it out and dropped the wall on him. And it was if they were off, he was dead.
Right.
Like crazy. Just
Hot Rod is one of my favorite movies, by the way.
Hot Rod.
It's a stuntman.
Oh,
It's about a stuntman. Andy Samberg
I have to look into that.
shows you that I'm deep.
I'm going to ask you a question about two things that may or may not have happened today in history.
okay.
Which one do you think came first? Do you think that Stalin assuming power in the USSR came first, or do you think that the Museum of Modern Art opens to the public in New York first?
I think MoMA happened first.
Nope.
That is correct. He's
What-
correct.
Now, what are
I'm
the
correct.
dates?
Today in history, 1927, Stalin assumes power versus 1929 when the museum opened.
Wow. I thought it was going to be more years than that.
I know, but it was only 2 years difference.
I thought MoMA was older than that.
Yeah.
Impressed. What else happened today?
Those are my two today in histories, but I got three Florida Man stories for you if you're interested.
Donnie's Florida man.
I'm a Florida lady, and somebody called me that as an insult today, and I said I'd rather be a Florida man lady than a boomer.
Florida man lady.
Well, hang on. I gotta address this whole boomer shit. All right, because this annoys
Yeah.
me.
What is this new boomer?
Yeah,
Like, okay, so
so-
that's like an insult. So you have, we
Gen X.
Gen X.
Yeah.
I'm not Gen X. I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial.
I'm
okay.
technically a millennial too, unfortunately.
I'm Gen X.
So
Right. My brother's Gen X. I love Gen
Yeah.
X's.
So see,
love
you're
everybody.
you're an older millennial.
Right.
he's
I'm
an
the
elder millennial.
He's an elder
is the
millennial.
world.
You're the first crop. My
Right.
my brother, my sister-in-law.
They're called Zennials, is right?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm, yeah.
Yeah, or yeah.
Whatever.
X.
I
Whatever.
hate
With an X. Yeah.
I hate that like most of the other like baby boomer, Gen X, and Gen Z are all span about 50 years, but millennial spans like 20 years.
No.
Yeah, it's 1980 to 1999.
Okay.
In a party like that.
Yeah.
So
Word. But okay boomer is an insult that Generation Z kids and younger millennials
And
are
they say
using.
it to Gen X people and
Well, no,
anybody.
it's supposed to be for boomers.
right,
Like,
but they say it to people that are
it's-
not.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like saying, okay, retard, okay, idiot, but okay, boomer.
Oh no.
So one of my brother's marching band friends, well, not even a friend, it's actually a girl who goes to Riverview. And I'm not going to call her out by name, but she goes to Riverview, and fuck that girl. She like went on because they found out that Roger's father does comedy, so everybody's creeping on my Instagram, and on a whole bunch of posts, like she commented, "Okay, boomer," like completely out of context, like it doesn't even make sense.
No.
Like, so now my son's like, yeah, he's like a good way to get back is call Gen Z's Zoomers. So respond with okay, Zoomer. So my son's been trying to be funny. So okay, boomer to everything. So I'm like, I look at him, okay, Zoomer, and now it's starting to piss him off.
yeah.
Wow, that
So-
doesn't really sound like you're just going real fast.
Yeah,
It sounds nice.
yeah.
Sounds
It
nice.
sounds like a
We're high
compliment.
speed, low drag.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey Nicole, your mama's a boomer. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes,
am.
Yes.
She is.
She is. My
So
mom.
What are you? You're a millennial?
I'm a millennial. I'm only 2 years younger than you.
Oh, okay.
You guys are like barely millennials.
I know. We shouldn't count as millennials.
Millennials.
Millennials. I like it.
See, both me and my wife are both Gen X, but she's an old Gen X and I'm a young Gen X. She's an old lady. So what else happened Oh, that
Today
was
in
it.
history.
No, we passed that. So what would a Florida man do?
Well, I guess it is today in history because I have not one, not two, but three Florida man stories all happened 1 year ago today.
Nice.
And I actually screen capped them like a good journalist today.
Nice. Technology.
Naked Florida man revealed on video sneaking into restaurant and munching on ramen.
I told you not to tell a story about me, all right? Stop.
There's a picture here. Look at that gentleman.
Creepy.
He is naked and
He
he
looks like one of those people that are ghost hunters. Like they
yes,
footage.
yeah.
Looks like
He
a ghost.
actually
they hunt.
broke into a restaurant in St. Pete. And so actually what happened was that there was a robbery. And apparently the policeman who was reviewing the robbery was actually looking for a gentleman who broke in and stole a beer and some chicken wings from the freezer. However, when he was reviewing the footage, he found an undetected incident that happened the night before where a man rode in on his bike in the parking lot, rode around for about 10 minutes, found his way into a bathroom. Then he came out naked and then proceeded to eat ramen inside the restaurant, which he brought himself. Then he left naked on his bike.
Did he cook the ramen?
He apparently did.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, he made
his own food by breaking into a different restaurant than like preparing it himself.
So I mean,
Yeah, work with what you got.
that's not the Lufthansa heist. I mean, it's not the crime of the century.
Okay, well, I mean, no, it's not. But it's funny because
it's definitely a Florida man thing.
It's definitely a Florida man thing. Something else that happened 1 year ago, and here is an actual picture of it. This man dressed as Fred Flintstone.
Is that a smart car?
No, well, yes and no. He redesigned a car to be a footmobile, like in the Fred Flintstones.
Okay.
And he got arrested for speeding in a residential neighborhood and also got a DUI.
Nice.
Yes. And there's an actual picture of him. So
yabba dabba do.
Yeah. One other Florida man story that happened 1 year ago today in the Keys in Bahia Honda State Park, which is a camping ground in the Keys in Monroe County.
Yeah.
Drunken Florida man accused of biting off man's fingertips. Apparently, 2 friends were camping and one had a little too much tequila and he fell down drunk. And his friend tried to pick him up and the drunk man bit the other guy's finger off and spit it out.
I just met you and this is crazy, but I'm high on crystal meth. Your face looks tasty.
Yeah. So he decided to bite his finger off and spit it out. And then the sheriff was called. And the sheriff was able to find the bloody finger, but the paramedics were not able to reattach it.
Oh,
that sucks.
Yeah. Go Florida.
I was waiting for a happy, heartwarming ending.
There is never a
I guess
Florida man story.
They're still friends. The guy was charged with attempted manslaughter or something.
Attempted manslaughter?
Yeah.
Can't have manslaughter without laughter.
But they're friends now, and he didn't
true.
end up. The charges didn't go through. The other guy dropped the charges. He said my friend was drunk. Blah 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 blah.
I love that Brian Regan joke about manslaughter. About how they say he's like, how does that make sense? How is it worse to just have murder than manslaughter? Like he's like,
just sounds.
So what? Yeah, he's like, so what are you in for? He's like, I slaughtered a man. I don't know. It's really funny. You should listen to Brian Regan. He's funny. I'm not.
You want your cup back?
Yeah. Could you put what is that? Gallo? Can you put some of that chicken juice in there?
Yeah.
Chicken juice.
Chicken juice.
Cock
man.
juice.
Do you want to know what the array of holidays today are?
Yes, because you said there were quite a few. One thing we love on this show are stupid holidays.
Today is Buffet Day, Random Act of Kindness Day, Croissant Day, Pistachio Day, Tortilla Chip Day, International Dog Biscuit Appreciation Day, International Polar Bear Day, Carrot Cake Day, Darwin Day, Stuffed Mushroom Day, National Weather Person's Day, Data Privacy Day, Chocolate Mint Day, and Marzipan Day.
I almost made stuffed mushrooms today.
I did not go to a buffet. I did not do a random act of kindness. I did not eat a croissant.
You can't think of one random act of kindness you performed
You could have
today.
done something.
I tipped my massage therapist.
It's
Okay.
an act of kindness.
didn't
Did you
have
let
to-
somebody merge in? That's a random act of kindness.
Maybe. I
Yep.
don't know. But maybe I wasn't paying attention. I did not eat any pistachios, croissants, or tortilla chips today. It's International Dog Biscuit Appreciation
I ate
Day.
one of those.
A dog biscuit?
No,
I'll have to
Not
give Minnie
today.
one today.
There you
Minnie's
go.
my dog. She's sweet.
you gotta make sure she sits.
Yes. And gives me her paw. I did not interact with any polar bears today, eat any carrot cake. Hail Darwin. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's that. You were
I think
gonna make
he's not alive anymore.
Hail Satan. He's alive, right?
Stan?
Not for long.
Hey, what does a dyslexic zombie say?
Sam.
No, it says Brian. Brian.
Okay. I was just trying to say brains backwards, but it didn't work.
I said Brian, which is brains misspelled.
Right.
Dyslexic devil worshippers sell their souls to Santa.
Data privacy day. So go ahead and change your passwords. Chocolate mint day. That's disgusting. And marzipan day. I've actually never had marzipan.
Chocolate mint is not disgusting.
Mint chocolate chip, if you get the right one, is good.
I only like Andes
all right.
candies.
See, those are good, but what class of what makes a good mint chocolate chip ice cream?
It's okay. I mean, it's all about how much mint, how minty is it, and how big are the chunks of the chocolate. In my opinion.
I like big
big chunks. Briars. Boom.
Fuck yeah.
We're best friends. Did we just become best friends?
We just had a bro moment. You know what's fun? There is no other ice cream that has chocolate chips like Breyers.
No, Breyers is that's it. It's the gold standard.
Absolutely. Tillamook, however you want to pronounce it.
Telemundo.
They have one that I can't remember if it was their chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip, or just like a regular chocolate chunk. Theirs wasn't bad, but it's not Breyers. There's that chocolate flake crap that everybody.
No, the flaky stuff.
No good. I want to know there's a chocolate chip in my mouth,
right?
Because when I eat ice cream,
I want to guess.
If there's like something in the ice cream, like actually another one that's not bad is Cherry Garcia.
Oh,
Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia. They have the big chocolate chips like Breyers.
Yeah.
Like when I eat ice cream like that, I kind of like let the ice cream melt and hold all that chunkiness in my mouth, and then I chew it.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
good, as long as I'm not weird for that.
No.
Good.
Yeah, I'm definitely the guy to ask about not being weird.
All right, cool. Fair enough. Was that it for?
Yeah, that was
all
my
those-
weird holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Should we do 20 questions?
Yeah.
It's like 23 questions.
Okay.
Because we don't know how to count. Because math sucks.
That's fine.
We
By the way,
should-
speaking of which, did you guys see the SNL, the Grouch, Oscar the Grouch thing?
No.
Please look this up. It's a parody of the Joker trailer, but they redid it as Sesame Street,
Oh shit.
and it's about Oscar the Grouch. It's amazing.
I'm so old. I remember when Saturday Night Live was funny.
That's true. Yeah, it's not very funny overall.
No, overall,
it's
no.
really yeah.
You know, actually, I got to say, because I've been watching it for you, and I haven't watched it recently because it kind of all the Trump jokes just started getting annoying.
Dude. Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you're going to make fun of something and make it funny. Great, make it funny.
But they're making the same Trump jokes on every show.
Exactly.
You know, and it's
So I kind of stopped watching. But one thing I've noticed about Saturday Night Live kind of runs in cycles. You know, it'll be great for a few years, then something, so they'll change the cast for whatever reason, and it kind of slumps off for a few years. And then it gets great, and then it slumps off.
Yeah.
I still love the 90s, the Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah, dude.
David
that was
Spade,
oh.
Tracy Moore, not Tracy Morgan. Shit, the one that, holy shit,
Eddie Murphy?
the other black guy. No, he was on before Tracy Morgan.
Before Tracy. Tim Meadows?
Tim Meadows.
Tim
Jesus.
Meadows, dude. Yeah.
How the hell?
Ladies man.
Yeah.
Ladies man.
Where is 20 questions? I know it's further. Here we go. 20 questions.
I still hold true to the fact that we should cut them up, print them out, cut them up, and put them into a hat so they come out random.
That's not a bad idea.
I like that.
It's like a lot of effort, though.
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's literally
seem
just
like-
printing it out.
You seem like the organized
She is.
one. Yeah.
I'm
she's
organized.
She's
Scholarly.
completely organized. Yeah. I'm a shit show.
I mean,
Complete shit
I'm
show.
pretty much a shit show too until it comes to like three
Well,
things.
Comparatively, I'm the bigger
Yeah, I
shit
mean,
show.
if you're
Yeah, I'm the bigger shit show. All right, so 20 questions, actually 23 questions. Some are deep and philosophical. Some are light and topical.
Hello.
Here we go. Mr. Donny Stopa.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Number one, what is your non-alcoholic drink of choice?
I like. Oh man, this is tough because I was gonna say LaCroix, but you already knew that. I'm gonna say. Oh gosh, I like a Coca-Cola.
Yeah?
Yeah, like if I'm traveling, but if I'm at home, I don't drink it.
What's your go-to non-alcoholic drink? Just water? Or...
Yeah, just water. I drink water all day, dude. Oh no,
good
no,
for
no!
you.
I got a new one. Green Dragon tea. It's very low glycemic. It has a low amount of sugar. Yeah, it's
All
great.
What is green dragon tea?
It is. It's by Honest Tea. It's an organic green tea, so it doesn't make you feel all weird. Makes you feel nice. You feel amazing all day, and I can't
Nice.
stop drinking it. I love it.
Just for a note, they are not sponsoring us. They may be
Yet.
sponsoring him, but they ain't sponsoring us.
Check it out, YouTube. I'm gonna do a thing.
There you go. Number two, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Nice.
Yeah, this is regular.
Dog or cat?
Hairless cat.
Nice.
That's right.
Sphinx.
Is it really like holding a nutsack?
Do you
It's
have
like
one?
holding an amazing creature that is like a warm peach.
Do you have one?
I had two. I had to give them away, but I'm gonna steal them back, or I'm gonna get other ones. But I'm trying to steal them back.
They're sweet babies.
They are
really
sweet. They're smart. They're amazing.
A warm, squishy peach is the perfect description.
So do they have hair? Like you
It's
say,
like peach fuzz.
Yeah, it's peach
Oh, so
fuzz.
it's basically got like fuzz. Okay. Because they look like my balls. I mean, that's just,
Well, yeah. No, I've seen what you're talking about. Yeah.
everybody has.
No, they're great. They're great.
I don't want to see your balls.
You know what's weird? Like
That I haven't seen your balls.
you may have. I don't know.
I don't want to see your balls.
I had reconnected with an old friend, and I'm known for doing just crazy shit. So I reconnected with an old friend. We really hadn't seen each other in years. We knew each other in New York. He moved down to the West Coast. He became a cop, and they came over to this side on vacation. So we met up, and we just catching up. And his wife said to my wife, I have a picture of your husband's balls. And I don't remember this, but apparently during a party or something, this one mutual friend of ours passed out, and I put my nuts on his forehead, and somebody took a picture. So his wife has a picture of my coin purse. So you may have seen it. You may have seen it. And I really just don't care.
It's viral.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. All right. So what is the strangest job you've ever had? You don't have to name the company.
Okay.
Just the strangest occupation.
I used to work in a warehouse, and the people in the warehouse were legitimate like drug dealers, and they had,
I believe that the correct term is undocumented neighborhood pharmacist.
that's right. And they had legitimate firearms on them, and we would battle rap in the warehouse. And occasionally I would have to pick something up that was heavy and put it in a vehicle.
Okay. Did it pay well?
No, it was terrible.
That sucks.
And they didn't have air conditioning. It was pretty, it was in
sucks.
Florida.
Yeah.
Summers.
Fuck that job.
It was bad.
Number 5. What is Donny Stopa's biggest fear?
Snakes.
Yeah.
I don't trust them.
Yeah. At all?
Nah.
None? Not even the good ones?
No, they're never met a snake I liked that I could trust.
Okay.
But you look like you're gonna say something.
No, I just like snakes
I know you do.
and bones.
What's the interesting fact about snakes?
That they have hip bones just like whales, neither of which have feet.
That's true. But they used to have feet, right?
That's why it's
back when they
interesting.
were lizards.
Exactly.
Right.
In the Bible, Jesus said,
Boom, you gotta wiggle on your belly now. That's what happened in the Bible.
"That's yeah."
I know.
It's like, so they used to have feet,
All
Yeah.
right.
That's why they got hips, I guess. I don't know.
Their hips don't lie. What and I'm interested to hear this one. What is your guilty pleasure song? The one song you will rock the hell out to, but if you stop at a light, you got to turn the volume down because you don't want anybody knowing that you rock the hell out.
Most everything I listen to, I would say, oh gosh, I always rock out to Seven Dust, and I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. I'm confident in all my music decisions. So there's a Seven Dust song called Face to Face,
Okay.
and it was used to be my breakup song. Like if you got your heart broken, you'd sing this song and make you feel
Better.
something.
Yeah.
Feel something.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you go in the mosh pit, and then you really feel
Hell
a
yeah.
concussion. And I actually did have that happen at a Seven Dust show. Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
That's how you know the show is good. You
And-
come out there with some injury.
Yeah. Big old fat lip. Yeah.
Nice. Number 7. What fictional character do you most identify with?
Fictionalcharacters.com. I like fictional characters. They're the best. I identify with Hot Rod. I identify with the with Rod. I identify with him.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
From Hot Rod.
Number 8.
Or Joe Dirt.
Joe Dierte.
Dierte.
Joe Dierte.
So yeah.
Number
I was
8.
thinking Johnny Bravo, but that's okay.
No, Johnny Bravo is what people used to call me.
I could see it.
They used to call me Donny Bravo, and it's like,
I'm pretty.
hey, baby, hey, what's up, baby? But it's just an Elvis. Does anybody know that he's Elvis? He's doing an Elvis impersonation.
Yes.
I know.
Does
Yes.
anybody know this?
Yes.
It made me mad.
I like that show. Why did it make you mad?
Made me mad that nobody knew.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
He was exposing
all
a
shook
new
up now.
generation to Elvis
No.
unintentionally.
All right.
Elvis didn't get any credit.
It's true. That's right, baby. All right. Number 8. Vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Your go-to comfort food, the one that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
With a side of
Fried chicken.
okay.
With a side of Breyer's mint chocolate ice cream. Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Now we're getting it.
Number 10. Favorite cheesy movie?
I already said Hot Rod
Hot
and
Rod.
Joe Dirt. UHF, baby.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Supplies. Come on.
Man, me and my son watched that probably a couple months ago. He'd never seen it.
What is UHS?
UHF.
Ultra high frequency. Are
Yes,
you're gonna offend both of
Weird
us.
Al Yankovic.
He wasn't a movie.
Michael Richards.
Yes,
before
Mike-
he was,
Before he was on
racist.
Seinfeld.
I'm gonna go rent it
Before
for
he was
$2.
racist.
But one time he was racist. Yeah.
The one thing that made my son completely lose it was
The turtles.
no the guy that did the animal show.
Badgers. Oh,
Well,
that guy.
but he was
Raoul's.
he was
It's Raoul.
Raoul. He was
Animal
throwing
Kingdom.
them all out the window. There was a
Poodles
pile
to
of-
fly. Yeah.
And there was a pile of my son, like,
Yeah.
there was a pile of them, and just left. Like I could go up to him right now and be like, "Hey, Raj, there was a pile of them," and he'll lose it.
Oh, that's great, man.
The other best line from that is, "You get to drink from the
Fire
fire hose."
hose.
Stanley Spadowski's Playhouse.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch
you need
this
to
tonight.
seriously. I think it's on
Okay.
it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime.
It's
or
on one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally worth fucking saying.
Please watch that.
Good call on that one.
Yeah.
Number 11. What is your favorite literary work?
Let's see. I used to like the Goosebumps series. R.L. Stein, baby.
Yeah,
Check him out. He and before that, he did another series, and there was one called The Train, and another one was called The Beach House. And I
Okay.
used to read those and reread those all the time.
Were those two children's books or adult books? I know he does both.
Yeah, I guess they were adult books that I found when I was a kid because they were
Okay.
scarier than the Goosebumps, so I liked them.
Goosebumps.
I'm still recommending Goosebumps to like
It's
children.
good.
Yeah, I'm still recommending. I work at Barnes and Noble,
Oh, cool,
so I'm still recommending Goosebumps to kids.
dude! Barnes and Noble.
So worth it.
I've been there.
Goosebumps is a good choice.
Good.
Mm.
Don't make us go under due to Amazon, please.
Oh yeah, you got it. R.L. Stein.
Yeah, but I can
baby.
buy books and I can buy chocolate Twizzlers from
Yeah.
Amazon.
I bought
But
Barnes and
you-
Noble
Hair
doesn't
product.
sell me.
I'm saying for me.
Oh,
For
I was
me,
gonna say, what am
that's
gonna
what I do.
Yeah.
I buy megaphones on there. I buy hair product.
I buy pretty much everything from Amazon.
What on Amazon?
Yeah,
Amazon. Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
I don't
guys.
care. You
Buy
know what?
hair
You know what? Here's
products?
Here's the thing.
I can't find it
Amazon
anywhere
may
else.
be a new evil empire,
Oh, that's true. I saw an expose.
but it
This is
prevents
not
me
good.
from having to interact with other human beings, and
Smart.
that is worth
Priceless.
losing a little piece of my soul for.
You know, BarnesandNoble.com is a thing.
You know, I don't read books, mainly because I don't know how to read. But you know,
Why are you asking me my favorite literary? All right, no
I
mind.
know how to read.
I think that was my question originally.
All right, that's fine.
No, I know how to read though. I think.
Yeah,
A.
You read your set list that one.
There you go.
C, D.
Number 12. If you could have lived through any time period, what time period and why?
I feel like I didn't get the 80s. You know, I was born in 84,
Yeah, but you see, we were too
but I
young
didn't
to
get
really
it.
embrace
You know,
the 80s
and
were
the
pretty cool
80s
time.
were cool. Like
it was a cool time.
there was a lot of interesting stuff that happened in the 80s, and I feel like I wish I'd have been a part of the culture.
I personally prefer 90s music.
90s
'cause
music,
that's
dude.
true. That was true
Oh,
when I was coming.
90s rock is my
But
thing.
Mhm.
Movies in the 80s, like those cheesy 80s comedies.
Breakfast Club,
and, Breakfast Club, Revenge of the Nerds.
Yep.
There was just so many.
Ferris
good
Bueller. Wait, was Ferris
movies.
Bueller 90s or
No, it
80s?
was
I feel like
80s.
the
That was
80s,
80s.
80s,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it was like mid 80s.
Yeah, because
But there were so many movies
Stein,
like
he was
that
younger.
that were so good. The 80s were actually a cool time.
yeah,
But I was a little young. I mean, I was born in 78, so I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 through the peak
Right.
of the 80s. But I remember, I remember the Challenger exploding. I mean, you were probably too young for that. I was in second
Oh.
grade. I was in Miss Weissman's second grade class. We watched it live.
I was probably getting born.
yeah, probably.
I
What
just
was it? That
learned-
was January 28th, 1986.
Yeah, okay, so I was not even 2 yet. I
Yeah.
was 1 and some.
I just learned that Saved by the Bell first premiered in 1989, so Saved by the Bell was actually 80s.
Nice.
Wow.
Zach Morris.
Zach
Actually, more
Morris.
important, Kelly Kapowski.
Kapowski.
Okay, so you can buy a Kelly Kapowski Halloween costume, and it's literally just like a Tigers t-shirt and like bike shorts.
Smart.
I don't think I would look good in bike shorts. She looked good in bike shorts.
Everybody liked Kelly Kapowski.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
There
Kelly
was a guy in my
She was better
college.
looking than Jesse.
Yeah, well, I never got the Jesse thing. I never got
He
that.
wasn't.
Yeah.
He
I'm
wasn't
So,
my
like,
type.
I mean, I liked her.
No, Jesse
I'm so
Spano was the other
excited.
girl. Yeah.
I
oh,
like that.
okay.
I like
Who
that.
was I
And then
thinking?
Lisa Turtle was.
No, I was thinking of the boy,
was a
AC
co-screech.
Slater.
Yeah.
She was
AC
screeches.
Slater.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
was
AC
AC
Slater was
Mario
like the
Lopez.
buff. Yeah,
He
was-
still
Yeah.
looks the same.
Oh,
Yes, he does.
exactly.
He was. Oh my gosh.
And
I
here's
know-
what's funny, like
Remember.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen almost looks exactly the same.
I know
Oh,
that
I
on
saw that.
Saturday.
He was on Fallon, Jimmy Fallon,
Yeah.
right? because they did a
Yeah.
remake of
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell. Yeah.
You were hosting your show on Saturday, so you weren't paying attention. But they on last week Tuesday when we were here, they premiered the live action / mixed with animation Little Mermaid, and John Stamos was in it.
Was he fucking eating Greek yogurt?
No,
I feel like he would
Singing
be.
Beach Boys songs? You know, he's an unofficial member of the Beach Boys.
no, he was. I
Wow.
think he was Sebastian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Under the sea.
So they had a Greek guy playing the Jamaican crab.
Where?
Under
Okay.
the sea,
Wait, I always wondered
everything's
why.
better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
I always
Nice.
wonder why Sebastian was Jamaican, because that's like a Norwegian fairy tale.
Yeah, but you can migrate if you're in the ocean.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Fish swim.
I feel
Fish
like a
swim,
Jamaican
so-
crab would
crab.
die in the cold Norwegian Ocean.
Mm.
Unless it was the summertime, because
I
nothing was
guess.
frozen.
I didn't see anything frozen.
But did the drapes match the cloaca?
Yeah, they were green and scaly.
Ew. Anywho, moving on. Time period. All right, number 13. We know what the answer to this is, but what is your adult beverage of choice?
No laws when you drink claws, baby.
That's it. White Claw.
Whiteclaw.com.
All right. Celebrity free pass. If you could get a free pass from a significant other, even if you don't have a significant other, but if you had the opportunity to nail any celebrity, they would have to be willing. No, Jello pudding pops. What celebrity would you give the business to?
So provided I'm marrying this person, so I guess I turned Mormon and I'm in polygamy. I'm into polygamy now.
No. They're just getting a free pass to the one shot to nail celebrity.
Your lady friend says it's okay.
It's
She's a
cool.
celebrity. It's a one-time
can do
thing.
it
Go
just
for
here.
it.
Here's
Right.
what I have to say. If you're my significant other, if you're significant enough, I don't need to do that.
What if it was like a two-way situation and she
Then
was
I'm
like,
out.
Okay, what if you're single and you have the opportunity to have your pick of any celebrity?
Then I'd be like, hey, what's up? You want to get married? Because that'd be cool. And then we get married and it's the best.
Such a good boy. He's such a good boy.
I feel like that's the best way to do things. I'm not saying that's the way always it happens, but
So if you could marry a celebrity,
oh, you dude. Okay, if I could marry a celebrity, man, it's weird. I've had some weird celebrity crushes. I've had some weird ones.
give me the top three.
Like how weird? Are we
Like
talking?
weird, like Tina Fey for a while.
she's
kinda
funny.
cute,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's
I
I
cute
had
and
a
funny.
crush on
Like
Tina
younger,
Fey.
definitely.
Well, when I was watching 30 Rock for the first time, I had a crush on her for like 4 days. And then it went away. That was it.
okay,
But like for 4 days, I was like, I need to meet
I
Tina
wouldn't
Fey.
say, I
and,
wouldn't
like,
say that's
be her
incredibly weird. I mean,
guy. But then let's see, I've had some weird ones. So there was that one.
I would like to
Britney
ship-
Spears back in the day,
Okay.
pre-shaved head,
Britney-
2000.
Brittany's my girl, man.
Yeah.
Brittany's my me and Brittany have history.
There you go.
I would like to ship you with Anne Hathaway.
You're gonna ship her over
No, I'm gonna
Like-
ship you
like
with
a-
her. Like I'm gonna put
like
you in
a-
a
like a-
relationship with Anne Hathaway.
like a mail order situation.
No, like when you ship someone, that's
She's
like
just trying to get a green card.
Like
Is she not
ship-
American?
No, ship being short for relationship.
you
Oh,
like,
is that what people say now?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the
I-
link. Come on, man. Come on, Boomer. Okay, Boomer.
I like assign you Anne Hathaway.
I'm not sure who she is.
I feel like she's like the
Watch the movie Havoc. You'll learn.
I feel
You'll
like
learn.
she's like Audrey Hepburn of today.
Oh, that's pretty huge.
Yeah. Like I think she's classy.
I used to like
so.
the Tomb Raider girl.
Lara Croft. Oh, well, the one that played
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Jolie. Yeah. I used to
Yeah.
like her. That was a celebrity crush, and probably the for a while I didn't understand that the drummer from Hanson was a boy. So that was my bad. That was my bad. But no, it's definitely platonic. with
All right.
that guy.
I always get Hanson and Jonathan Taylor Thomas confused. I know that.
they were all the same person. Like they were.
They
the
were
same
all
person.
this. Yeah,
they were
Tiger
all the
I
same
Beat.
liked-
person.
Tiger
Tiger
Beat.
Beat.
when I was like 10 or 7, I liked the oldest Hanson brother. Isaac Hanson, I believe was his name.
Oh,
He was
Yeah.
also the lead singer for Silverchair.
I did not know that.
No, I made that up, but it looks like the
but
same
yeah.
guy.
Like I'm thinking to myself, was he?
Wait, I'm doing my that was him. That's the one I liked. He looks totally different now, and I'm no longer interested. So-
Yeah, I'm no longer interested in the other ones, especially the Hanson
Your
guy.
mom's asking, has he seen The Devil Wears Prada?
Who's asking?
It's
My mom.
Nicole's mom.
I have seen the cover of that movie. Yes. When
So
Hathaway's in it.
Meryl Streep is the older blonde lady.
I know who Meryl Streep is.
The
I can get
younger
that.
brunette is Anne Hathaway,
I don't know.
She was
who
also
that
in The
is.
Princess Diaries
and she was also in Havoc.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Hustlers.
Haven't seen
with
any of these
the
movies.
Bigger blonde girl.
I didn't see
Rebel
I
Wilson.
saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze.
that. Ooh,
Vanilla Ice.
nice.
Ice. I want to meet him.
It was
Did you see the
turtle
movie?
rap.
What was the movie he had? Cold as Ice. Was it Cold as Ice? Drop that zero and get with a hero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then now he does home.
Home
Home
renovation.
renovations.
Renovations,
I want
yeah.
him to
You know what his
remodel
re-
my home.
You know what his real name is?
I don't
Rob
know.
Van Winkle.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
his real name.
That's right.
I want to
Crazy.
meet Vanilla Ice and ask him to like
Oh,
remodel
guilty
my pool.
pleasure music used to be ICP.
Oh,
Used to be ICP.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard that in a long time.
That was a big one.
So Donny Stopa is a closet juggalo.
Juggalo. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Number 15. Now we talked about, so you're not really a big car guy, but what if you could have any car? What would your dream car be? Doesn't have to be new. It could be something.
I actually
classic.
had my dream car for about 3 months and I totaled it.
Ooh, that's so. What was it?
It was an Audi A6.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I love those
Sucks.
cars. I love
So-
Audis.
Sorry to hear that you.
Yeah, no, well, I'm fine. Like
Yeah.
I know, like not a scratch. I was going 60, hydroplaned, hit a wall, no other cars.
Oh shit.
I was coming home from work, and yeah, just
Man,
not
that
a scratch,
sucks.
but the thing was totaled.
That sucks.
Now I have a CRV.
Fancy.
Nope, 2005, baby.
That's all right. Get you from point A to point B.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm
all
just
that
saying, it
matters.
was I'd
Yeah.
say that's my favorite car is an Audi.
Number 16. What is the first album you remember buying?
Let's see, LAPD. LAPD. So before Korn, there was a band called LAPD, and Brian Head Welch and Monkey were in that band. Oh no, I think no, Presidents of the United States of America, maybe.
Millions of peaches.
Yeah, that might have been
Peaches
it.
for me.
And then the original Korn album. I think I bought. Gosh, those were all around the same time. So probably
Yep.
Korn, maybe Presidents, and then LAPD, somewhere in there.
Nice. Number 17. What is the social cause you most stand for?
Let's see. There's an organization called Gospel for Asia, and they feed people and they give people like clean water in places in Asia that are very impoverished, and they just basically help build these communities up when there's like a lot of like crazy, bad stuff going on. So
Okay.
they like I get like newsletters from these guys. It's amazing, like the
Nice.
stuff that's going on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Number 18. What is your favorite video game?
Mario Kart,
Nice. Which version?
the one on the Super Nintendo and the NES, SNES.
There you go. The classics. What, Nicole?
Just listening.
Oh, all right.
Just listening.
You're doing a good job.
Number 19. And you can't say comedian. And for you, I'm going to say you can't be musician, but
Okay.
any dream job.
Professional hockey player, NHL,
There you go.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Woo.
Go Bolts.
You know, the Tampa Bay Lightning were the first NHL team to have a female player?
No.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yes. Goalie, Manon Rayome.
Oh
was her name.
yeah.
Way back in the day. That was actually even before they built the
The Ice Palace.
Ice Palace when they were playing at the fairgrounds.
Yep.
The Bucks just got their first male cheerleader.
This is not a new thing.
No,
I know
male
the
cheerleading,
Patriots have been
Yeah.
doing it for like 100 years, but in the NFL, it's.
You said
it's
the
a thing.
Patriots though.
Yeah.
I didn't say
NFL.
Patriots. I said Buccaneers.
Yeah, you said the
Well,
Patriots.
no, you said the Patriots have been doing it forever.
They're
Yeah, the
gonna do it.
Patriots have been doing it forever. But the Bucks just got their first male
I didn't even know the
cheerleader.
Patriots had cheerleaders. I'm a Giants fan. We don't need cheerleaders. Wait, the Giants suck.
Except like 3 years ago, they didn't suck.
That's true. No, actually, it was longer than that.
Oh, it was
More like 7 years ago.
the year that we were at Cayman Cove and that was our home bar or whatever. That they won every game except for like the Super Bowl, and in one other game.
The Giants?
Yeah,
No, they've sucked since 2012.
that's not true.
Yes, it is.
In 2016, they won a lot of games except for like 2 games.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll take your word.
Yeah. I don't know what team you were watching, but I'm just gonna smile and nod my head.
All right, whatever. You probably know more than I do. It's all cool. It's all good.
I used to be on a
this
hockey
topic.
team called the Cobras.
Fierce. My brothers
don't even
used
like
to play,
sticks.
my brothers used to play roller hockey,
Yeah, I played roller hockey.
and one of the teams they played against, the name of the team was BOS, bag of shit, and they
Oh.
on their jerseys literally had a picture
bag.
of a bag.
Was it flaming? Like
No,
on
no.
fire like Billy Madison?
No, it was like a turd like
Turd
that
thing,
in a bag. That was but the team was BOS. Interesting. All right, number 20. What is the most crazy, interesting, bizarre fact about Donny the Entertainer?
I would say a fact. Like something shocking,
Something that would
surprising.
like surprise people. Something that we wouldn't know about you.
You wouldn't know. I slept in a phone booth under the Eiffel Tower.
Just once?
Yeah, it was my last night in France. I ran out of money,
Oh shit.
and I didn't have any money to get a cab because I had to go to the airport the next day. All I had was a plane ticket, and I had completely run out of funds, and I was too proud to like call my parents and ask for money. So I slept in a phone booth because it was unseasonably very cold and windy. So I found a phone booth and I just like propped myself up, and I fell asleep. And my alarm went off because I had like a little cell phone just for an alarm, and it went off. It was very loud. It startled me. And there were these two guys with machine guns standing outside the phone box, is what they called it. And I woke up and I was like, and they're like looking at me, and they have their guns in their hands. And then they just start cracking up, and they're like, "Are you okay, American? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Like, why are you guys all up on me?" And then I had to hop the turnstile to get onto the metro to get all the way. It took like an hour and a half to get to the airport. Yeah,
That's crazy.
An hour and 10 minutes. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it took a while, and then but I made it. I made it to my flight, and I was able. And they had food on the flight because I was very hungry, so that was nice. And
Nice.
I made it back home, and then I was all right.
You were good. You survived a homeless night in Paris.
I did, and yeah. I slept a lot of weird places.
That is
over
interesting.
there.
The final question. Actually, I have two questions for you.
Yeah.
Number 21. Is the Earth round or flat?
I like. You ever heard Jared Walker's answer to this? I love his answer. I'm gonna say it looks round, so I'm going round.
All right, I can accept that. And the final question I have for you: iPhone or Android?
iPhone.com.
I don't like you anymore.
I mean, well, it's because you either learn one or you learn the other, and then you don't want to do the other one.
That's true.
That's what it is. And then people are like, "Oh, but the Android has the processor." I'm like, I don't care. I know how to check my email, and that's all I know. And I can,
All
I
right.
can go
All
on
right,
I can
valid.
dial a call.
That's valid.
That's it.
Nicole.
Donnie, take us through a typical day in the life of Donny Stopa.
Okay, so first of all, I wake up and I get out of bed, but I gotta make sure it's my right leg because my left leg is a little weak right now. So I get first the right leg, then the left leg.
Okay.
Okay. Then I go to the kitchen. I get a green juice. I drink a green juice and a banana. I have a banana.
Do you make the green juice?
No, it's a Suja. It's an organic green juice that I buy from Publix.
What's in it?
And then I also take a shot of immunity for immunity. Boom. Then I will figure out, okay, what am I doing that day? Do I have to go to my day job? If I do, boom, I go. If I don't, boom, I don't go.
What if you don't go?
If I don't go, I eat foods. I already talked about the juice, but then I go get some food. That's just to give me enough energy to get to the food, And then I get to the food, I eat it, and then I work out if I can, or if I can't, I don't work out.
Are you a home workout or are you a gym workout?
Home gym workout. I do both. I have a home gym at home with the gym, and then at the gym I also have a gym.
You have a gym at the gym?
Absolutely. Yeah, so I'll gym at the gym or I'll gym at my home gym.
Okay.
And then and then if I have shows, I get prepared. I like to write comedy, so I might go to a coffee shop. I might be doing computer work at the coffee shop, might be for both jobs, might be for comedy, might be for whatever. I'm working on editing videos. I go shoot videos. Boom, I'm done. I get the content, I put it in the computer, Then I go to a show, or I'll go to a mic, or I'll go home. That's it. That's all I do.
Okay.
All I do is jokes or not jokes.
I wanted to ask you a question earlier because we were talking about how you had been doing comedy on and off
Right.
for a while. I wanted to ask you, so you do play an instrument. Was that something that you were kind of forced into as a kid, or is that something you picked up?
That's
or-
great. Okay, no, this is good. This is a good question, because when I was 5 years old, my brother was taking guitar lessons from a guy next door who was taking guitar lessons from a guy. So I got lessons from my brother, it was from the guy. And then my brother then just put down the guitar, but I had nothing to do. I was at home all the time. So I'd listen to the radio and I would just like play songs, and I'd listen, and my brother taught me the chords, like the main chords, so I could kind of figure out how to play the songs. And then when I was in 6th grade, my dad made me play the violin. He said, "You're going to play the violin. You're going to be in the orchestra," because he was getting nervous because I wanted to play like, electric guitar.
Mhm.
And he used to be in a band. He was in a rock band growing up.
Okay.
And he was a little bit wild, and the band was a little bit wild. So he's like, "Oh, I don't want my son falling into this kind of lifestyle." So he's going to play the violin. We're going to channel this, and we're going to take a detour. Hated the violin, could not stand it. I loved the sound of it, but I didn't like playing it. So the next year, so 6th grade, I played violin. 7th grade, he signed me up for orchestra. Instead of going to the orchestra class, I went to the band class.
Ooh,
And I said,
that.
"Hey, I want to play drums." And they did like a little tryout or whatever, just make sure I had rhythm. And they're like, "Okay, you're playing drums." So then they switched me out. My dad didn't find out for a couple weeks, and then when he did, like, it was too late. So yeah, so then I started playing drums. Yeah.
Now,
So-
once he found out, was he supportive?
No, not at all. No. He was like, "Hey, I mean, no, he was. Once I turned 15, he bought me a drum kit, actually.
Okay.
So that was cool for Christmas. And then but then I joined all these bands like in high school and then college and after college. And you could tell he was really nervous about it. But then he actually would come to my shows and he's like, "Oh man, you're actually like really good." And he really encouraged me to play drums. So, and
Okay.
he was voted best drummer in Michigan back in his day.
Nice.
Yeah, he was on TV and did a bunch of stuff. He's really good at drums.
Cool.
Drums.
Drums.
Was that was the rest of your question?
That was all my
Okay.
questions. Yeah.
Sorry, I answered it in a very long-winded fashion.
you're
That's
good.
okay. No, you're good. You're good. So Donnie, what kind of shows you got coming up? What's your schedule looking like? Where can people find Donnie the Entertainer?
All right. The stuff I know. This is what I know because I'm not good at knowing stuff. Let's say, first of all, Friday. Friday, I'm going to be in Plant City. It's a great room. It's awesome. It's called the Crazy Cup. And upstairs, it's a music venue and like arts venue. So, and it's perfect for comedy. So I'm doing a show. It's going to be a really good show. I got myself, a guy named Ron Barnett from Jacksonville. He's really funny. And then my friends Hugo and Garrett and JoJo White. You know JoJo White,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, they're all going to be on that show.
Nice.
And so it's it's been fun. We just started this room. So first month was great. This is our second month doing it, and it's a monthly thing. So we're going to be doing
Cool.
that, and they bring people, man. It's really cool.
Nice.
It's in Plant City.
It's always nice when a venue does,
They promote it. They're
promotes
excited.
and tries
Oh,
to
they
attract
love it.
people in.
They love it. Yeah.
It's a rarity.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that on Friday, and then on Saturday I'm doing Kyle Roos's new room, the Vortex, and it's called 8-Bit Comedy. So
Nice.
it's 8-minute sets, Boston style, and it'll be fun. I think Dree's on that, Jared Walker's on that,
Nice.
and other funny people.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is Boston style?
So there's no host. You just go like the first comic goes up.
Yep.
And then they do and then they're like, "Hey, coming to the stage next is this guy."
Oh,
And
so
then
the one
boom.
comic
Yeah.
introduces
Yeah.
the next
Instead
comic.
of a host going up between everybody,
What's
Yeah,
there's
just
a word
pass
for
it.
that. What's it called?
Shotgun?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I had heard it called. Okay.
shotgun Boston style.
I didn't know that was a Boston thing.
Yeah, apparently it is. It's not Boston.
I've never been to Boston.
I
Neither
have.
did I.
It's all right.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
Sort
been.
of.
Did you just like have a layover there?
Yeah. I mean, I had to go through security to have a cigarette, so I technically was in Chicago, but
Smart.
then went back right in, got on the plane, and continued on to St. Louis.
Everybody in my whole family's been to Chicago except for me, and I'd like to go.
Just don't
Second City.
Just don't eat the pizza.
I want to eat the pizza
No,
because
the
I like
pizza's terrible.
I like fat pizza.
New York
not-
style. New York.
Bingo. That's,
don't like greasy
is
pizza.
supposed to be a pie. Chicago
It's a pie.
pizza is a cake.
I don't
Yeah.
like greasy pizza
Fuck, why not?
because I have to take my napkin.
Not-
You want to
okay.
hide the grease in the layers? Is what you're trying? It's just the same grease.
I like fat pizza.
So get a deep dish. But
Isn't that what
Chicago
Chicago pizza?
Chicago style is? It's not just a deep dish. It's weird.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a
they
square?
put the sauce over the cheese.
I want to go.
What is?
Yeah, that's
what?
weird. I want to go
Exactly,
to
come
that
on.
pizza place in Chicago where you like sign your name in the bathroom.
Okay.
I don't know. There's like a famous place in Chicago with pizza that you like sign your name on.
The
They
the
did
wall
that
or
at the Wawa next
Yeah.
around the corner.
So for a good time.
It said something.
8675309.
No, the one place I wanted to go in Chicago closed. So
All right. I just want to go to the Sears Tower and stand over that building and that floor that makes you look like you're gonna fall.
okay.
You can do that in
I'll-
Seattle.
I'll go to Chicago when
Space
Ed
Needle.
That
DeBevick's
too.
opens again.
The what?
Ed DeBevick's. It's a restaurant.
Oh.
It's a diner.
I thought that was a person.
When that reopens. No, it's a diner that
Eddie D.
that people the servers would be like incredibly rude to you.
Oh, I've heard about that
Oh,
place.
yeah, I've heard about
they
that.
like throw biscuits at you or whatever.
And if
They're
you,
just-
it's
they're
like they have
snarky.
cheesesteaks, right? And if you don't order, then they kick you out. Is that, or that's just in
No.
general?
Yeah, that's in general.
Yeah,
No, you're thinking
curse
like
you out.
you're thinking about
that's in Philly.
Geno's or
Yeah, that
Pat's.
place. Yeah,
Yeah, fuck those places. Fuck Philly too. While we're at it.
go Eagles.
So any other any other dates you got coming up?
I
Or those
do.
two
I
big
just-
ones. Those are two big ones.
yeah, those are the two this week. I try to keep them, track it 1 week at a time. But yeah, I'm always at Coconuts Comedy Club. So anytime
St. Pete Beach.
St. Pete Beach, baby. I love Coconuts as my home club, and I'll be at other places. So go to my YouTube, dude. Subscribe.
Yes.
Donny
You haven't done
Stopa.
it yet. And while you're at it, like, share, and subscribe this video.
Boom. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Nicole Olio,
See, senorita.
what's your schedule? Look, senorita, just 'cause I have titties doesn't mean I'm a woman.
I'm sorry, senor.
Thank you.
I'll call you senor from now
Thank
on. It's
you.
2019. I never know.
Mucho appreciate
Stay woke.
that.
Stay woke.
Tomorrow you can catch me bartending at Bellagio Cinema all day.
That's in Carrollwood.
Yay.
yeah. It's not that fancy, but I will make you drinks.
Yes.
Oh, I've never been there.
It's nice.
Well, you should because they love local people. And
Dude,
they,
I'm local. And I wanted to see the steak break. So I whenever that happens, I want to know about it.
it's going to be premiering in the Bricks in Ybor.
Oh, is it the
TBA.
Bricks? Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, all he said was Ybor. He didn't tell me.
Yeah,
where.
he told me the Bricks. So, but
What the fuck is the Bricks?
It's like
a
a bar, but they have an
Oh.
outdoor venue thing.
Oh, okay.
yeah, date
Fancy.
TBA, date and time TBA.
Yeah, so you say
for steak
bricks,
break.
I think Bix, and then just don't want to do it.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
want
do.
anything to
I
do
don't
with
want to do Bix
I
either.
don't want anything to do with that.
On Friday, you can catch me belly dancing at Acropolis in South Tampa.
I've had their pasta. It was nice.
At Acropolis,
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
a Greek
we
thing.
make good stuff.
good.
I don't have a whole lot of stuff going on except for on the 23rd, I will have a showgirl gig with Miss K. Lemieux and Pepper, and on the 16th. Next month on the 6th, I will be dancing at Whiskey North for their crazy hour.
Nice.
And then on the December 13th and 14th, I'll be performing for HBC at the Castle in Ybor both nights
Nice.
with Hallucination Media for the 4th year in a row.
Nice.
I like the castle, man. It's a fun place.
Heck yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Heck yeah, it is.
And
That'll-
the 22nd, I am gonna be. Should I still do this or not?
Yeah,
Fire it
go.
off.
Oh, the 22nd, I'm gonna be with Dan Gerlach doing a country club in Clearwater.
Nice.
Is that Clear Sky? Clear Sky, maybe. And then on the 23rd, I'll be at Coconuts Comedy Club.
Dan, I love Dan. He
Dan's
wanted,
great.
He asked me, he's like, would you be interested in doing a show at a country club? I'm like, yeah, why not? I don't care. I'll perform it. He's like, well, can you clean up your set a little bit? I'm like, no.
Oh,
Right?
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's you gotta do
Because
that.
I have morals.
Well, that's right. You gotta stand by your values.
That's it. They might be very low value, but
No, I mean, hey, I talked to Stephen Henry about this. I was like, hey, man, like, because he's like, yeah, you do clean comedy stuff. I was like, yeah. And he's like, I just can't do that, man. He's like, I just can't do it. And I said, well, but would you be able to do 6 minutes for Conan? Or like, would you be able to do something like that? He's like, he started thinking about it. He's like, yeah, maybe, you know. So I feel like
I could do a short.
I feel like
I could do
a short set, a short set.
But
Yeah.
to me,
Everybody
'cause-
should. I think everybody should at least have that, because if that opportunity came, let's say somebody saw you guys, you know, and was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we want you to," you know,
I could probably clean my stuff up to a PG to PG-13 level.
yeah, and that's usually good for TV.
But like a lot, a lot of comedians, how they are on stage isn't necessarily how they are in real life. They're almost playing a character while they're on stage.
Yeah.
I'm the same asshole whether I'm on stage or off stage.
That's true.
Like seriously, it's
No, I'm saying you're the same guy. Yeah, yeah.
And
That's what I
and
I didn't mean that.
to me, no, that's fine. I'm an asshole. I know it.
No, I'm just saying
it's
you're
not
the
a
same guy.
secret. But for me to then change me, like if I was going to do it, as long as I wasn't trying to bring my fan base in to see it, because they'll be disappointed. They used to me.
Right.
being
That's
on
that's like
stage
when
and
I do
yelling.
senior events
Yeah.
sometimes. Like I just got recruited to do some like senior, it's like an assisted living home, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know, because that's not my demographic, really.
Definitely not.
No, like they're not gonna,
they're not chugging White Claws.
right? Yeah, they're not my bros. But I'm like, okay, well, I have enough material that they'll get to where I could do something.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's kind of hard to be relatable. Not that they wouldn't find your material funny, but you're a younger guy, and it's hard.
And they're like,
to be
who's
relatable.
this guy telling me something?
Yeah, who's
you
this
know?
young whippersnapper?
Yeah,
with his little fancy guitars.
Yeah. They used to make guitars full size when I was around. But anyhow, yeah, I think it's really valuable to have some clean material, because again, I mean, because even like Eddie Murphy and George Carlin and all those guys, they all had these just joke sets that they would do for TV, and then once they started getting a following, they started doing what they wanted.
Stuff.
Yeah, they started doing their specials on HBO.
What's
and all
funny is watching Carlin's old stuff, like old stuff, and it's just weird. Because it doesn't look like him. It sounds like him.
Yeah.
But it's still brilliant.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you,
no.
Did you have any other dates, or were you done?
That was good. I don't have that much for November. My stuff is
Yep.
December.
I continue to piss everyone off, so I have no other bookings. Actually, Dan just asked me to do Beefs in Parish in
I love that room.
February. So do I. Absolutely love it. And again, if you're in New York, keep your calendar clear, because I'll be at my New York home club, Broadway Comedy Club, on April 17th.
Hello.
Yeah. So come out to that shit. It's going to be me, Peter Wolfinger, John Butera, and I think Billy Geyer. Billy's the man.
3 out of the 4 people sound great. I don't know the other guy.
Billy's fucking hilarious.
Well, I'm sure he is.
Billy is absolutely
Look him
fucking
up.
I have no
hilarious.
doubt that anybody you put on a show that you're on is going to be good. But
Billy's kind of built like me, but a little bit taller. Scraggly beard, comes in wearing a knit hat, looks like a fucking murderer. Like
Do you-
Like a big
literally.
Kyle Roos.
do you think there's a BBM
Yeah,
in the future?
Maybe we'll talk about that offline.
Okay.
But comes out and some of the shit this guy said, talking about you have a friend that's had that's had their dog lick peanut butter off their balls. Well, you have that friend now. I'm Billy.
Right.
Just very rough.
Yeah.
Brutal,
Abrasive.
brutal.
In your
But he's
face.
so funny. I did a show with him at the weirdest setup venue ever. So you're standing in a hallway with a wall in front of you, and there's 2 PA speakers, one facing towards the bar, which is to your right, and one facing to the dining room, which is to your left. And Billy was on the show with me, and I'm looking, and in the dining room, it's all older 50s, 60s, 70s, year-old people. And the bar's the younger crowd. And I'm looking at this dining room, and I'm like, they're going to hate Billy. Like, he's going to walk that whole room. He got up there, and he was talking about, he does one where, women always gag on my dick, not from the size, but from the smell.
No.
He fired that off, and this whole room of geriatrics, or near geriatrics, damn near pissed themselves, not by incontinence, but they're laughing.
Right.
They thought he was great. They loved it. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I've
This
psyched
is
myself
weird.
out before shows, or tried to psych myself out, and then actually got on stage and started.
Billy's
telling
the kind
jokes,
of guy
and it's like-
he won't get psyched. He'll go out and he'll do his set.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
way
Don't
he does it.
prejudge. Don't prejudge. And if you're confident and you're having fun,
Oh
and
yeah,
they'll have fun.
and
I mean,
they loved
even if they don't get the
everybody.
jokes, they'll have fun. you
Yeah,
know?
they loved all the comedy. It was great. It was a great lineup. Maddie's back. Maddie, you're back just in time for us to wrap the show up. Nice.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Yeah.
back. Missed you. Nicole's sending me shit.
Sorry.
It's funny. You're sending me awful stuff. So Broadway, Billy Geyer. What else? I think that was it.
Well, you have a party planned for next New Year's Eve, don't you? It's a secret.
We're working on that.
I have a burlesque performer for you already.
Oh yeah. Which one?
K2. She's the best.
Yes, she is.
Shout out to K2 Lemieux. I love you.
K2 Lemieux. It's all good, guys. Roger, I'll message you when I'm done here about the Aussie segment. Yes, please do. Get with me about that, and we'll set it up. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about time to wrap it up. Anybody else have anything else they would like to add, say, give a shout out, plug, whatever?
Come to Gaspar's Grotto this weekend.
Yes.
All of the beautiful ladies will be dancing this weekend.
All of them?
I mean, a good portion of them.
Leela Bell?
Leela Bell, myself,
K2?
Alex, K2, Holly. Yeah.
That's one hell of a stacked ass lineup. And I mean stacked in both ways you can take that.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So
So yeah, go to Gaspar's Grotto, check it out. One of these days I'm gonna get down there. Have a great day, all. See you guy who see you guy whose name I forgot. That's Donny Stopa.
Hey, check it out.
Donny.
I'm on
Check him
YouTube,
out.
baby.
YouTube.
Oh.
Donny the Entertainer. Oh,
Hello.
how are you? All right. So on that note,
DonnyTheEntertainer.com.
yes, check him out. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're done here. Appreciate this. We do this every Tuesday night. Love you too, Maddie. We do this every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States. I don't know what the fuck. It's in the morning in Australia. But we do this. Follow us, Fubar Weekly, on all social media. Yeah. Nicole.
Fubar out.